everybody, welcome to the stream. Happy Christmas Eve. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all excited about Christmas like I am. And even if you're not excited about Christmas, that's okay too. I hope that you're able to rest for the next couple of days and that you don't have work. Thankfully, I don't have work today, or not today, I'm sorry. But I did work. Thankfully, I don't have work tomorrow or on Christmas Day, so I'm quite happy about that. I am thinking of taking Friday off, but I have to double check with my supervisor before I can say that I actually am. She's been sick the past week, so I haven't been able to ask. But I'm crossing my fingers, y'all. I'm crossing my fingers. I have new BGM just for today's stream. I'm hoping that it sounds okay. And there's no way that YouTube can ding me on this because this is from the YouTube audio library. So if they have a problem with me using this song, it's their own fault. They put it up there. Gosh, I really hope I set this to loop. Okay, good. It is set to looping. Alright, well, enjoy the song. Today, we will be... It's kind of like a tier list, but it's just a different format. We're going to be having a Christmas food bracket challenge. We're really just ranking things. It's basically like a tier list, just a different format. But I think the last time I did something food related, it was for... Christmas, or not Christmas, it was for, Halloween candy, right? It was a Halloween candy tier list. So I think it's about time that we do another food-related stream. And what a better time to do one than the holidays. Didn't do one for Thanksgiving, but that's okay. Christmas has some iconic food, too. I think Thanksgiving has, I don't know, I think Thanksgiving has, like, really iconic food, but Christmas has some iconic food, too, right? But thank you so much for joining, lurkers, VOD watchers, hello, nothing, hello, night, I hope you guys are doing good. Food tourney, yeah. We come from one tournament to another one. But this one is more silly, I think. Also related to food, this is such a bummer. I have this Gatorade Zero because I needed something to drink and I just grabbed the bottle from my kitchen. It tastes nasty. This is the Glacier Cherry flavor. It's the white one. Normally, I like it. I'm like pretty okay with the Gatorade. You know, Gatorade's not bad. But this one is just nasty. And I'm like forcing myself to drink it because I need liquids. But I don't know. I think I might stop because that's pretty gross. YouTube needs to ask YouTube to get money from your YouTube channel. It's like too many loopholes. I just need music that I can use peacefully. Okay? YouTube audio library is like... That should be the safest haven of them all to choose songs from. We shall see, only time can tell. There will be streams actually that I've done like a year ago. And at the time, the song that I used was free to use, but then suddenly I get claims that are like, oh, this is actually copyrighted. And I don't have, it doesn't like ding my channel or anything. I don't get in trouble, but you know, I still get like the warning or whatever that says I can't monetize it, which is like, whatever, that's fine. But it's weird. It's like, what happened in between then? Did they suddenly, like, did the song just get so famous that they want to monetize it now? I don't know. It's been over a year since the last food stream. Oh yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And it was Halloween candy slash... Now that I think about it, it was Halloween candy slash toys. There were like toys in that tier list too. I think there were like spiders and vampires and stuff like that. I thought that one was fine. The only nasty one is the cucumber one. You know what's wild? I actually like the cucumber one. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's okay. I think the reason why this one tastes bad is because it's Gatorade Zero. But even so, like we have a whole case of these little Gatorade Zero drinks, and I feel like I've had the Glacier Cherry one before, like, you know, from the same case, and it tasted fine. So I don't know what's up with this one. We'll see. Maybe this one's spoiled. Is it possible that it's spoiled? I don't know. What is the expiration date on this? To be very honest, the Gatorade case is it's part of like a stack of food my mom wanted to like preserve in case of disasters. Do you guys have like a disaster preparedness kits? Canned vegetables and stuff, bottles of water. This case was part of that, but I was like, you know what? I'm thirsty. I'm going to open it. And you know what? I'll just replace the Gatorade later. I know sometimes YouTube will claim music based on a cover and not the original. Oh, interesting. Well, YouTube, get it together. Don't interfere with my food ranking bracket fight stream. Let's actually get into it though. There's a lot of food in this one. Oh, what the heck just happened? I got rid of it. Use matchup mode. There we go. There's a lot of food, as you can see on the sides here, so we'll have to go through quite a bit. We'll do the matchup mode so we can see like bigger pictures of the food. I don't know if it's really helpful for y'all because the pictures are small on stream, but hopefully you can see it better. We just have packs of water instead. I mean, water is... I feel like water is sufficient, but for some reason my mom wanted to have energy drinks too. You don't have a disaster preparedness kit? To be honest, we didn't really have one up until recently either, but California does get earthquakes from time to time, so I guess it is important. At my work too, they really stress like having like a plan for when disaster strikes, so I'm like, oh, fine. It is good to have. I get it. Okay, but enough about disasters. Let's take a look at this matchup here. I assume this is naan. That looks so good. That has to be naan and a baguette. Okay. For Christmas, I'm sorry. I love a naan. I love naan. I'll eat naan by itself. I don't know what it is. I'm thinking about like other Christmas foods. Like there's definitely going to be a roast involved. There's going to be mashed potatoes. I mean, I wouldn't even eat a baguette. I would not eat a baguette with either of those things. But if I had to think about a baguette versus naan and mac and cheese, I'm sorry, it has to be the baguette. I don't know. I thought those were tortillas. No, this is naan. That's naan. Or is it not? It's not naan. Maybe it's not naan. Maybe it's not naan because it's very circular. But it looks like... Oh, naan's kind of thicker though. And that would explain the chunk of butter behind it. That would also explain the chunk of butter. Tortillas? No, that even more so. Even more so for me. The baguette. I'm sorry. It's the baguette. Okay. Whoa, why are the pictures for this so big? Okay. Next, I can only assume these are pigs in blankets, right? Pigs in blankets versus deviled eggs. This is easy. Hands down. Miss me with those deviled eggs. You know what's crazy? I have a coworker that will make deviled eggs and then bring them to work and then like carry the plate around the office, upstairs and downstairs, and ask us if we want a deviled egg. Like she's a waiter. I appreciate the thought, but I'm like, oh my god. Of all the foods to make and pass around, deviled eggs. I don't know. It's pasty. It's too pasty. I love a hard-boiled egg, but deviled eggs, no. That's too pasty. Pigs in a blanket forever. The flaky pastry, look at that. The savory sausage. Easy win. Oh. What is this? Is this supposed to be hummus? It looks too dark and too thick to be hummus. Or is this... I mean, why on a plain piece of white bread? That can't be... Hold on. That is weird. It can't be pate. Oh, maybe it is. That would make sense on plain white sliced sandwich bread? That's a wild choice. That's a wild choice. Hello, Chaos. Welcome to the stream. It does look like tortillas. Okay, sorry. You guys were right. They were tortillas. They were tortillas, but I still stand by my baguette choice up there, so... I'm not a huge fan of this. Have you guys had this before? I've had it once in Japan, surprisingly. I had, like, duck liver. But you, listen, if you have a charcuterie board at a party, I'm 100% there. I'm standing by it the entire night. Look at all those deli meats. Those cured meats. Oh my god. I love salami, you guys. I could eat salami by itself forever. Easy. The right picture is actually for the butter knife. We're supposed to eat the butter knife? Dang. I've never heard of this spread before. Oh, really? I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Pate? Pate? It's usually like... It's a filling... Okay, so as Google says, it's a filling of meat and fat that is baked in a... Oh god, this... Clearly I don't cook in a tureen and served hot or cold. It's basically a paste of these things. I've had duck liver pate, which is pretty good, but I wouldn't choose it over a charcuterie board. Please. Ham is easily better than turkey. You know, I totally agree. You know what's even better than, like, the turkey, not the turkey, the ham, like, on the Christmas day itself, is, like, the ham leftovers that you get, that you heat up the morning after to make breakfast sandwiches? Oh my god, it's the best. And then, like, when you heat it up, sometimes that syrup gets crystallized and it becomes all crunchy. It's so good. I'm getting so hungry thinking about it. You guys want to know what I had for dinner? I had, like, a microwavable ramen. Originally, I wanted to eat Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's has really freaking good kimchi fried rice, frozen kimchi fried rice. We had a pack in our fridge. I don't remember when we bought it, but I took it out of the freezer, or not in the fridge. I took it out of the freezer. I put it in a bowl, and when I was looking at the rice in the bowl, I realized it was completely freezer burned. You know what I mean? Like, everything was... There was, like, a thick layer of frost over the entire thing. And I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to eat food that has been freezer burned, so I had to get rid of that. And I ended up eating a microwavable ramen instead, which was okay, but it was like Japanese ramen, soy sauce, and I don't really like that ramen so much anymore. I used to when I was younger, but I'm a really big fan of Korean ramen now, so I just sucked it up and ate it, but I'm still kind of hungry, and looking at this makes me really hungry. Anyway, ham is better than turkey. Wait, what is this? You know what would be helpful? If they had like the names of the food underneath. What is this? It looks like a crab shell. Oh, it is a crab. I see the little legs. Ooh, crab. I'll eat crab from time to time, but nothing can beat a freaking beef roast. I'm sorry. Next. Ooh, what is this? This looks good. I have no idea what this is. Does anyone know what this is? What is that? It looks like almost like a mashed potato, like with the skin, and then there's something else, but it looks like meat on the inside, and it doesn't look like a vegetable. This thing, it looks stewed or curried. That looks so good. I don't even know what that is. It looks good. Maybe it's lamb? Do you guys eat lamb often? I actually really don't eat lamb. I don't really eat lamb. But if you guys have some like really good dishes to recommend, I would try them. I would try them. Hello Tristan, welcome to the stream. Long time no see. Yes, it has been a big moment. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. Hello Mari. Has she had unfortunate opinions yet? No, absolutely not. My opinions have been pretty solid so far. I don't think anyone could fight me on my choices I've made, except for maybe the, what was it? What? The baguette versus tortillas. Mari, what would you choose? Baguette, like a baguette at the table, or tortillas? I chose the baguette. That looks like it crawled out of the trash can into the oven. I mean, the color does not help. The color doesn't help it. I wish I knew what it was though, because I want to know. Like, that's definitely meat on the inside. But if we're gonna go, I truly don't know what either one is, but this looks better, so we're gonna do this one. Oh. Are these not the same? Are these not the same pies? What is this? Oh, you know what it might be? A sweet potato pie. Sweet potato pie versus pumpkin pie, right? You guys know how I feel about pumpkin pie. I don't like pumpkin pie. Why would I ever want to eat pumpkin pie? Mari doesn't like eating lamb. Tristan's never had lamb. Nothing says he's had lamb once and thought it was okay. Yeah, I don't know. I've only had it. Yeah, it's not something I reach for, honestly. Or something that comes up often for me. Both pies look delicious. They both look good, but I'm just not a fan of pumpkin pie. I'm not a fan of, like, pumpkin flavored things. I'm not a pumpkin spice latte girly. I love butternut squash. I want to eat anything butternut squash, but if we're choosing between these two things, it's definitely sweet potato. That has to be sweet potato pie. What else is that? What else could that be? Pumpkin pie texture is just so bad. It's so true. Ew, and then it gets like, well, maybe I just have had bad pumpkin pie, but it gets like too thick. How dare they put these two things together? It's still charcuterie board. No! But Pigs in the Blanket are so good. Do you guys have, like, long-running parties? Like for Christmas, do you... Okay, let me start off by giving an example of how my family parties work. We'll go to my aunt's house. We'll go there around noon. Sometimes we'll be there until 10 p.m. There have been times we were there later, but it's been a while since, you know, we've gotten to the 11 p.m. territory. But we'll get there at like noon. We'll be there until like 10 p.m. And so, you know, we need to have food throughout the night because we'll be eating and picking at things, you know, for the whole entire time. And pigs in a blanket are so good to just have late at night. Usually the charcuterie board is like done before before the end of the night. So, I do love salami though. Salami is so good. Oh, pigs in a blanket. I don't know, this one's hard. With a sauce too? Pigs in a blanket. Literally, I'm lost thinking about this. I think very deeply about these things. The sweet potato in this picture looks like it has a good crunch to it, at least. It did look like the crust was very crunchy. I do appreciate a good crunchy crust. I don't like it when it... How do I explain it? I like a what is it called? Graham cracker crust. Not a big fan of like pie crust. You know what I mean? I would rather have pecan, apple, etc. Yeah, I think I'm the same. But what would be my ultimate pie? Maybe a cherry pie? But that can be too sweet too. I don't know. It's a little tough. I'm okay with the texture, but I can't have too much of it. For the pumpkin pie? Yeah, I'll give you all of my pumpkin pie. Technically, you put them together yourself. I know. Me acting surprised when I chose this myself. I used to, but I'm old and childless, so I'm home by 8 p.m. See? But you don't like just hang around to talk with your family, even like super late. That's what happens to us too. Like it's just like we're yappers, a whole family of yappers, I guess. Hi, Lucky Hipster, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Merry Christmas. It kind of varies, but I think it's usually like a 6 or 7 hour party. That's a party. 6 to 7 hours? That's a good amount of time. At least for a family party. If it's like a friend party, I'm trying to think. What's my preferred amount of time for a friend party? Some friends I would love to just like hang out with for the whole night though. Oh, coworker parties though, an hour max. Then I'm out of there. I can go for the pigs in a blanket because it's one thing versus a group of things that I like, may like, or don't like. Ah, I see what you're saying. That makes sense. That's very smart of you to say that. But if we look at this specific charcuterie board, I mean, like, I would imagine it would be this specific. I am judging it based on this specific one. Everything on this charcuterie board is something I would eat. Every single one of these things. I see pistachios in there. Oh, so good. Alright, so which one would I choose over these two? It's so easy to eat a charcuterie board. You just get like one cracker and then you just stand there. Charcuterie boards are like also really good for like socializing, don't you think? Because you can just stand there and just, you know, grab a little cheese or whatever and just like hang around. Someone else comes along and grabs some salami and you can strike up a conversation. So there's a social aspect to the charcuterie board, you guys. And for that, I am going to choose that as the winner. Oh, it hands down for me, it's still the roast. Ham is good. I have like a really nostalgic connection to ham because that was what my mom would make for Christmas all the time. She hasn't done it in a while, but when I was younger, this is the dish she would make, and then we would bring it to our Christmas parties, and she would marinate the ham in Sprite and pineapple. Sprite and pineapple. Have you guys ever done that? It's really good. I see them too often, so it's like any other Sunday. Oh, like family parties? I see. I guess, yeah, if you do see them often, then staying until like 10 p.m. Not really as exciting. I'm doing good. I have the next week and day off for work, so that's awesome. Ooh, you have like the whole week? That That's nice. I only have tomorrow and Wednesday, and then I go back to work on Thursday. Isn't that criminal? How dare they? Why would they make us go back to work? Just let us all have the week off. Okay, but roast. Hands down. Hands down. Hands down. Oh, one of these things. Okay, so we still have not determined what this is. And now they're giving us a say... Now, well, I say they when I mean me. The brackets are giving us sweet versus savory. We haven't really had this matchup yet, right? Yeah, we have... Wait. Oh my god, I didn't realize that the bread and the tortillas are in its own category, so the bread immediately moves up. The bread, the baguette has no rival. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Well, I am a sweet tooth, so I'm gonna say the sweet potato pie will win, even though I do think this looks delicious. How dare they indeed. Yeah, just give everybody the whole week off, please. Sprite marination. Yeah, she would put Sprite and pineapple. And it gave like the nicest sweetness to the ham. It wasn't too sweet. Oh, it's like the typical Asian saying, it wasn't too sweet, therefore it was perfect. I miss that. She hasn't made that in a long time though. Okay, savory versus sweet. We're gonna go with the sweet potato pie. Now the bread versus the charcuterie board. Bitch, are you kidding me right now? No. Okay. Okay. Charcuterie board. What a weird fucking matchup. These two things are not even similar. Charcuterie board versus roast. Sad reality of working for an international company for me. Yeah, I mean, the world does need to keep on turning, I guess. But I really do hope that everyone gets like a nice break. You know what I mean? Just one day, even if it's not Christmas, but like the day after or even the day before, you know? Okay, but hands down, it's still gonna be the roast. It's still the roast. My mom was super healthy, so I never had sugary sodas or anything in my house growing up. Ooh. Question then, if you never really had sodas when you were growing up, did that make you want to drink more sugary things when you got older? You know, and you weren't like as restricted? Or was it like, because you've never really had it, you just never had interest in it after that? Is it even fair to have the board on here when it's like 20 things versus one? To be honest, when I'm looking at the charcuterie board, the thing that I'm thinking about the most is the salami, okay? That's like my go-to on the charcuterie board. The salami and the cheese. Isn't a holiday party without a charcuterie board? But you need a main dish. You need a main dish. But then are we just going off of food categories now? Okay, no. Traditionally, the roast is actually more Christmas, so it would be a disservice to not choose the roast. Let's choose the roast. Alright, next. Ooh, okay, now we have this whole other side. I'm kind of breezing through this, honestly. We might have time to do another bracket after. Oh, now we're really getting into the frickin' pies. We have an apple pie. I can only assume that is an apple pie. And a pecan pie. They both look so good. They both look so good. But for Christmas, what is the defining pie? Pumpkin pie? Get that shit out of here. That's a Thanksgiving pie. Apple pie? That's a 4th of July pie. You know, that's a summer pie. I rarely have an apple pie during Christmas. That plaid tablecloth in the background behind that pie? Is that not screaming 4th of July? Hi Cap, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Any bad takes yet? No, there have been no bad takes. All of the takes have been good. The only matchup that people have questioned me on was tortillas versus French baguettes. But the French baguettes didn't even win at the end, so we can put that one to rest. Pecan, I know, I'm leaning toward the pecan now. It looks really good too. You know who has like really bomb pecan pies? I don't know if it's still to the quality that I remember it being. But back in the day, I don't know what it was. Walmart? At least my Walmart, they had these mini pecan pies they would sell in little brown boxes. They were like semi-freshly made, you know? They were shelf-stable, of course. I mean, they have to be. But it was pretty good. And they were just, yeah, these tiny pecan pies in brown boxes from Walmart. And I would obsess over those. So good. I haven't had them in a while though, so I don't know if they're still good or if they're shit now. The thing, I think the first time I've had an apple pie was during Christmas actually. Oh really? It is the most basic pie of all pies. So I can see how that pie would travel around. That pie goes everywhere. To all holidays. But I still associate it most with 4th of July. Summer, you know what I mean? Walmart dollar pies, yeah! Oh my god, that shit goes so hard. Is it still good though? Has anyone had it recently? If it's bad, I'm gonna be so sad. Probably not $1 anymore. Yeah, it's probably like what, $1.50? Something like that. You know how all the dollar stores now aren't even like $1? It's like $1.75 or something. What is our country coming to, you guys? Mine too. Oh, your Walmart had the pies? I guess it's like, maybe they're available in all Walmarts. Maybe? Maybe they're available in all Walmart. I can't talk. Maybe they're available in all Walmarts, but like different distributors. Let me Google. Unless my phone doesn't want me to. Walmart pecan pie, pecan smoked wings, pecan pie, Dollar General. Ooh, oh my god, wait, the pecan pie on the Walmart website is listed for 84 cents. There is a god. Oh my gosh, Target has their own mini pecan pie for 99 cents. I'll have to try that one though. I want to know if it's worse or better. Duchess Deluxe pecan pie. I have no idea what that is. Okay. Maybe for one of these streams. Oh, you know what? If I had thought about this properly, I would have bought all of the mini pies and I would have just tasted them on stream and we could have eaten them together. Clearly did not think this through. Wow. Lots of different pies. Okay. Enough of that. We need to continue with this bracket fight. Apple versus pecan. The pecan still wins. Next. Gingerbread cookies versus sugar cookies. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a big fan of gingerbread cookies. Even though I just bought them yesterday. I'm not a fan of gingerbread. I like pumpkin gingerbread cake though. Is it a texture thing? Maybe it's like a texture thing. I feel like you gotta go gingerbread, but those cheap as fuck cookies hit hard. Oh, I know. We have to remember that this is a Christmas food challenge. But sugar cookies are pretty iconic for Christmas too. Oh, but gingerbread is like the cookie. I like how sometimes I'm thinking about these from a personal perspective, and then other times I'm like, oh, but we have to think about the holiday. There's no standard for these reasonings here. But those sugar cookies are so good. The ones that I'm thinking of specifically are like the ones that you get semi-frozen. The Pillsbury sugar cookies. That shit's so good. It's so good. And these gingerbread men, they look hard. That looks like a crispy cookie, and I cannot be down with a crispy cookie. They have to be chewy. Those cheap sugar cookies from the grocery store oddly slap. Do you think, wait, do you guys think that they're the ones that have like typically the thick frosting on the top? I think they're the ones that are like the semi-frozen ones that you just bake in your toaster or your oven. But they do. Those cheap grocery store cookies can be really good. But if we think about the holiday, it has to be a gingerbread man, no? Look at the gingerbread men. They're so sharply dressed. They have nice bow ties on. Gingerbread is only Christmas. Sugar cookies can appear in other holidays. Oh, that's right. The sugar cookie has the versatility, you guys. Just like the apple pie, it appears in multiple holidays. When I was younger, my mom would also make sugar cookies for Easter. She would make them in the shapes of like Easter bunnies, and then we would decorate them. That's a memory I have with sugar cookies. Obviously, Christmas sugar cookies as well. Gingerbread men, though? These aren't the sugar cookies. Yeah, I think that they are the sugar cookies that are semi-frozen. That's what I'm thinking. Ginger snaps are better than gingerbread men. I guess it's funny because I don't like a crispy cookie, but if you give me like a thin, like a cookie thin, I'm all over that. Make it make sense. Okay, but in my heart, I have to say the sugar cookie. Sorry, you're like the iconic Christmas cookie, but we gotta go with the sugar cookie. Oh, a fruit tart or a coconut cake. This is the only coconut thing. Oh, I don't like coconut things normally though. Those flakes, they look dry as fuck. That cake does not look moist either. Let's be real. That does not look like a pleasant cake. That fruit tart though, that looks so good. But what if you can't get those fruits in season where you live, you know? That's a little hard. That might be difficult for some people. But I prefer that over... But also, who's eating coconut cake for Christmas? These are Christmas, right? Right, Kev? Right? This is the first time I heard that a coconut cake was Christmas. Although, it kind of makes sense because it looks like snow. So I will give it that. I don't know who made this tier list. I do like the things that she put in it, though. She's pretty thorough with her food selections. She got mains, she got sides, appetizers, desserts. It's pretty thorough. But both don't really scream Christmas to me. And if I had to choose based off my personal preference, it has to be the fruit tart. Has to be. Since I didn't have too many crazy sweet things growing up, sugar cookies really slapped, and I'd eat those every time. Sugar cookies were the acceptable sweet treat. I am a coconut flakes hater. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the coconut flakes. I'll eat it sometimes. Sometimes they're in like trail mix, and I can't get rid of them. I just eat them, but I'm not a huge fan. I'm fine with the taste, but I, for some reason, hate the flakes. It's just really a texture thing. And for that reason, and also the cake looks dry. I'm sorry, that cake looks dry. And, like, dense? Don't you think? It's fruit tart. We're going with the fruit tart. What is this? Is this a stuffing and sweet potato? Sweet potato stuffing? what do you call this dish with the marshmallows specifically? Is it just sweet potato stuffing? Clearly, I have it every Christmas because I know what it's called. They both look so good. Both are so good though. Ooh, but don't you think the sweet potato one leans more Thanksgiving? I love a sweet potato though, or a squash. This can be really good though. This one's difficult. The right looks like a standalone meal to me. I know, this looks like one of those hamburger helper boxed meals where you just put everything and anything together and it's good. Like that's it, that's what you're eating for dinner. It would fill you up. But this looks really good. Look at the browning on those marshmallows. Did I tell you guys that for my work party, we had a s'mores bar for some reason? Like it was part of the dessert bar, and they had a little flame going, and one of my coworkers said that she had never had a s'mores before. So we were teaching her, and the marshmallow caught on fire as it would normally. And she just stood there watching it burn, and it almost just like burned right down to her hands. Like through the stick. I'm like, can you blow that out please? That's terrifying. But I was like, wow, you've never had a s'more before. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. There are a lot of people who haven't tried lots of other things, but it was also fascinating trying to see her roast the marshmallow. It was a true fire hazard. I'm surprised that my work allowed us to have the s'mores bar, just like an open flame in the middle of the room. Anyway, sweet potato stuffing or normal stuffing? Does anyone have a preference either way, whether it's sweet potato or normal? We have one of those people here in chat. What do you mean? That have almost burned themselves by making a s'more? Please be careful when you roast your marshmallows, you guys. Maybe she just wanted to feel something again, which is why she let it burn. You're right. Our jobs do make us feel pretty lifeless. Okay, I'm still stuck on this. Do you guys have a preference? Do you guys care? Sweet potato versus normal stuffing? This is not related at all, but if you can hear me like fiddling around with something, I got this sample set of Jo Malone perfume. I'm just smelling everything. It smells so good. It smells so good. Anyway, I forgot to add the regarding to the message. Yeah, remember you have to preface your message with the regarding subject line. I'm leaning back to the sweet potato marshmallows just because that sounds really sweet but filling. What do you think it would be really sweet? Like, imagine eating that with a roast. I don't know, marshmallows and roast. I don't know. Yeah, now that I think about it that way, I'm sure this tastes really good. But like, overall, what would be more cohesive with the entire meal? Maybe this. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna stick with it. What are these? Mashed potatoes and cheese? Rice pilaf? Is that what it is? Is that a rice pilaf? I love both of these things. I love both of these things. That is a mashed potato, right? Because I see that there are mashed potatoes here. Right here. What's the difference? I guess this one has cheese on it. I love both things, but my love for potatoes is so strong. So that one wins. I like how this is just rice in a black pot. Oh, I thought the rice was not cooked. The grains look so defined. I thought it was just like uncooked rice in a bowl. I mean, I'm Asian, And I definitely grew up with having rice with every meal, but as I got older, we stopped doing that. So now I don't think I need rice with everything. Like I'd be fine if my Christmas meal didn't have rice. That makes me think of a store in Portland, Oregon that was set up like a bar, but you were just smelling different perfumes and colognes. Probably my favorite thing I've done there. It was awesome. Oh, that sounds so nice. I love smelling perfumes. I wish I was knowledgeable about perfumes. I wish I could be bougie like that, but I just like to pick up perfumes in the store and smell them and be like, oh, that's something that I like, but not understand what it is exactly I like about it. I know like very general terms, but yeah. Oh shit. I kind of mixed up the perfume. Oh, thank God. Thank God the little tester bottles have names on it. I like floral scents. That's not mac and cheese? I don't think so. Can I go back? If I click on it, will it go back? No! No! Oh, here. I'm pretty sure that is not mac and cheese. Dude, does she have mac and cheese on this list? Maybe it was mac and cheese. I'll have to go back and check. Calf, that might have been it. I don't know. I don't think it was mac and cheese. If rice was an option, I'll gladly take it though. rice can be good. But plain white rice? I don't know. I don't know. Over mashed potatoes wins every time. Sorry. Brussels sprouts. Do you guys like Brussels sprouts? I don't think I've ever really... I've probably had them once, but that was probably it. Because I don't recall... You know how like there's that joke or whatever that like kids hate Brussels sprouts? I don't know. Can't relate. I think I've only tried it once as an adult. So... But that is a pretty staple holiday food. Do you guys like Brussels sprouts? Have you had it? What is it about Brussels sprouts that people don't like? Is it bitter? Google. What do Brussels sprouts taste like? What do Brussels sprouts taste like? Thank you for listening to me, Overlord Google. Oh, they do have a bitter flavor. These tiny green cabbages have a bitter flavor that works well with some salty ingredients, such as meats and cheeses. You can also try adding sweet ingredients like maple syrup or honey. Maple syrup or honey to Brussels sprouts? I don't know about that. I don't know about that, but if you've had it, chime in. You struck me as a gourmand girly. Really? Like a chocolate, not necessarily chocolates, but like kind of more food-centered sense, right? Or like I guess, is that how they describe it? Or like edible? Like vanillas, you know? I don't know. I'm not a huge vanilla scent lover. I like floral scents a lot. Interesting. Man, if that's the image I'm giving off, maybe I need to switch my perfumes then. I'm always worried that my perfumes don't match how I look or how I present myself. I have this one really strong YSL perfume that I bought as like a little gift to myself, but I rarely wear it because it feels like a perfume for like a badass bitch, you know? And as much as I would love to be a badass bitch, I don't think I'm that. So I'm scared to wear the perfume because it doesn't match me. But back to Brussels sprouts. Oh wait. Lucky Hipster says, it was so cool. The shop owner asked you what kind of smell you like, and then he'd give you a set of different perfumes that were similar. Whoa, that's so interesting. So like in this perfume bar, this scent bar, could you buy the perfumes? Like, if you found something that you liked, could you buy it from them? And did they make the scents in-house, or were they, like, scents from other companies? So that sounds like a really interesting experience. I love Brussels sprouts. My mom was so good at making them. I'll eat them if I need them in my balanced diet. Of all the green vegetables you could have, Brussels sprouts? I've never had Brussels sprouts before. Don't they have a bad smell too? Really? Google, do Brussels sprouts smell bad? Brussels sprouts can have a bad smell similar to old cabbage. That is disgusting. Ew, Brussels sprouts can smell bad, particularly when cooked. Due to the release of sulfur compounds like hydrogen sulfide, which create a strong, unpleasant odor when the vegetable is heated. Why on planet Earth would you want to eat a veg that smells that bad? Ugh. Well, I mean, I was gonna choose carrot regardless. But that just makes me really not want... That just makes me really not want Brussels sprouts. Roasted carrots are good. Carrots, in general, are good. But a roasted veg? Oh my god. Please, say less. Ooh! Sparkling cider? Or what is the technical name for this? Spiced cider? Is there alcohol in this version? This would be so good right now. I want a hot drink. This foul-tasting Gatorade is not working for me. I want a tea or something. I'll make one after this stream. To help me sleep. There was a restaurant near my work that made hot honey Brussels sprouts, and they were so good. Ooh, honey. There it is again, the honey component. Hot though, so it's spicy. Interesting. We're going from like the foul Brussels sprout to lovely perfumes. I go for fresh scents like citrus, green notes, aquatic notes, etc. Aquatic notes? I need to look that up. What is an aquatic note? Google? What are... Did I read that right? Yeah, you said aquatic, right? Aquatic notes in perfume. Is it just like the smell of the sea air? Oh, just scents that are described as clean, crisp, and pleasant. Okay, well, that could be many things. Natural ingredients: seawood, oak moss, cedarwood, citrus oils. Oh, citrus oils are part of it. Okay. Yeah, that does smell good. That does smell... That does sound like it would smell good. I don't know why. Oh, here we go. Marine notes such as seaweed and salt. That's literally what I thought at first. Was that you were talking about the perfume smelling like seaweed? Which I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that one. But the smell of like saltiness, the salt water, the ocean air, I can get down with that. Seaweed, not so much. Cheeses can be stinky and we eat that. Yeah, but cheeses aren't bitter. The Brussels sprouts are bitter. Like, they're just every unpleasant thing in a food. Brussels sprouts are, apparently. I say this having only had Brussels sprouts like one time. The perfumes are from different companies. It is the single most Portland thing you can do, and it was amazing. They had some scents based off of 80s horror movies. What? Whoa, that sounds crazy. Oh, you know, that reminds me, there is a candle company, like an independent candle company that I've seen on YouTube a lot that will work with VTubers and they'll make scents based off the VTubers. I think that's pretty cool. I think that would be really fun to do, to make a candle based off your VTuber. I wonder what my candle would smell like. You know, because it could be different from what I personally like. No, the perfume can't smell like fish. Ew. Ew. Cheeses can be bitter too. Okay, fine. I think aged cheeses can be bitter. Okay, let me have my argument. what cheeses are bitter? I don't think I've ever really had a particularly bitter cheese. Oh my god, I clicked on a Google ad. What cheeses do Chipotle uses? Excuse me. What cheese should I use for mac and cheese? What cheeses are bitter? Cornish Yarg. Have you ever actually had that cheese? Cornish Yarg. Am I saying it right? A semi-pressed cheese with a bitter finish that's coated in nettles. Google, what are nettles? Are they like the little, I'm imagining like they're pine needles. Oh my god, I'm like semi-right. It is a plant. Wait. Some species of this plant have stinging hairs that are known... Oh, that's the nettles and the stinging hairs of the plant. Okay, sure. Oh, Edam cheese? I've had Edam cheese. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Edam? I've had that cheese a lot of times growing up. I don't remember it being bitter though. Semi-cooked cheeses, such as Gouda. Okay. Mari was right. Bitterness in cheese can occur during the aging process. Okay. Alright. This mozzarella cheese tastes bitter. Have you ever looked through all of the people also ask suggestions? And some of them are just so out of left field. Kind of funny. The people also ask section for this, not as funny, but for other things, they can be pretty entertaining. Blueberry. Blueberry, oh! Can we not think of any other scent? Can we not think? There are millions of other scents. Yours would smell like burning coal, penguins, and stardust. That is a toxic... Wait, but you know how like when you burn a candle for too long and then the wick like starts bubbling up at the top and it becomes really gross? And then parts of it just end up burning to the bottom, like they become little burn bits and it smells bad? Is that what you're saying my candle would smell like? Penguin and coal... Not a second coal smell opinion. Hi Rivy, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Stay away from Limburger, I know from experience. I've heard of that cheese, but I don't think I've ever had the opportunity to meet it. Like, I've never had it at a party or seen it at a party. Limburger cheese. Oh, it's from a place that I can't pronounce. It is a Dutch cheese. Ew. It's especially known for its strong smell. Okay, cool. Oof, I don't know. I don't know if I can stomach a strong smelling cheese. I'm not quite there yet. I'm not quite that level of cheese connoisseur. Maybe one day. One day I'd want to get a cheese wheel and just hack away at cooking with it. You know what I love? When people get like those giant Parmesan cheese wheels and then they like carve out the cheese and then they put the pasta inside. Oh my god, that must be so decadent, so creamy. Like the best pasta you could make. That's my dream. Someone make that for me. Someone come to my house with a Parmesan cheese wheel. Make me some pasta. I hate that scent. It's why I got a wax warmer. Oh, for the candle? The wick burnt smell? Yeah, I don't like that either. I really don't like when the wick, like the top of the wick, becomes bulbous. Do you guys know what I mean? Have you ever seen that? It's so nasty looking. Hey, also, I got a wax warmer too earlier this year. If you guys remember, throwback to whatever stream that was, like 1 month ago, 2 months ago. I haven't used it since I bought it though. Alternatively, you could smell like hot chocolate, snow, and Tom Hanks. I was watching a tier list. It was like sexiest Christmas movie characters, and the conductor from the Polar Express was ranked very high. Like, I think they gave him an A rating for sexiness. Chat, do we agree? Do we agree that Tom Hanks' train conductor is supremely sexy? I don't think, personally for me, not an A tier. In fact, he's very friend-shaped. I would put him low on the sexiness tier. But some people really go for that. We have strayed so far away from this food bracket. Regular sparkling cider or spiced cider? Hot cider. This is so good. But I associate the Martinelli sparkling cider with New Year's more than Christmas because when I was little, obviously we could not have champagne when it hit midnight. So my parents would give us the sparkling cider and they would put it in the little champagne glass, you know, so that we didn't feel left out. So that's what we would drink on Christmas, or I'm sorry, on New Year's Eve. So therefore, I think this is more Christmas leaning. I'm gonna say this is more Christmas leaning. This is more New Year's. And I'm gonna lock it in. Alright. We're narrowing it down. For some reason, my eyes are so tired. I didn't do that much work today. It was such a strange day. I was at work for like the whole time, the full 8 hours, but I didn't really do much. I think there were only like 8 of us in the entire office too. It didn't help that it was also gray outside, so the motivation was low overall. Okay, pecan pie versus sugar cookies. If we're going solely off the feeling of Christmas, the sugar cookies win. If I'm thinking about like the most complete dessert that you can possibly have, it's the pecan pie. It's more filling. It's a full dessert. But the colors just scream Christmas. I'm gonna say the Christmas sugar cookies win. I love the pecan pie. But the Christmas cookies gotta win. What the hell kind of matchup? I know that I'm the one that made these matchups, but this is wrong. Stuffing versus a fruit tart. The fuck? Pecan pie with the whipped cream. It is really good. But like, as a representative Christmas dessert, has to be the sugar cookies. Okay. Stuffing versus fruit tart. If we choose stuffing here, that would make the sugar cookie the Christmas dessert of all time. Regardless if it wins like the other brackets, that would be the last dessert standing. Am I satisfied with that? You know, thinking about it like that, I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say stuffing will win here. This is so serious. What is in stuffing anyway? What do people make stuffing out of? What is stuffing traditionally made of? Traditionally. I know people change it all the time. Bread, herbs, and some kind of binder like eggs. Okay, I know that, but what other things do people put? Oh, chopped onions and celery. I don't like it when people make stuffing and it's literally just the bread and then the onions and celery. It's like, can we have a little fun? Can we have something else? Oh yeah, this Google... Oh god, I hate to say it. I hate to give props to the Google AI overview, but suggesting to put mushrooms, apples, bacon, or sausage? They're right for once. Okay. I'm gonna have to lock this one in though. Stuffing over the fruit tart. You picked it without knowing. I know what's inside stuffing. But I want to know the different variations of it, you know? Oh, maybe this is mac and cheese. Do you see there's like these rounded parts? It doesn't help that the image turns darker when I hover over it. Like this part over here, it's like there's lumps. There's humps. How does the song go? What is the song by Fergie? Or is it Black Eyed Peas? Google help. Oh, it's called My Humps. Oh, by the Black Eyed Peas. Oh. Suddenly it's all floating back. Now I'm just reading the lyrics to My Humps. Who wrote this song? Songwriters, David Payton, Will Adams. You know, writing a good pop song takes a lot of work. I know that that might sound stupid, but there really is a formula to it. Lately I've been watching some videos of interviews of popular songwriters. It's so interesting to hear their method and just how they don't really get credit for the songs that they write, because the people that get the credit are the singers. Anyway, pure pop perfection is I drive these brothers crazy. I do it on the daily. They treat me really nicely. They buy me all these ices. Oh, perfect. That's My Hub's spoken word. Okay, back to the tier list. I'm going to say that this is... I'm going to say that these are... This is mac and cheese. Mac and cheese versus mashed potatoes. Both can be starchy, but they're so different. Mashed potatoes is a staple in any holiday meal. The mac and cheese is so good. Those are definitely noodles. The lovely lady humps right here. I really love cheese. I love cheese. Mashed potatoes or mac and cheese? I'd argue that mac and cheese is like necessary for a holiday meal. But mashed potatoes are like the staple. If I have to think about like eating it with the roast, it has to be mashed potatoes. Nothing beats a creamy soft mash. I'm team potato. I know, I think I'm gonna give in and say potatoes as well. What a fucking lineup. Okay. Roasted vegetables or this cider thing? What is the actual name of this? Hold on. Oh my god, why is my camera app on? Do you guys ever accidentally turn on your flashlight app and it's just shining in your pocket or in your hand? Just me? Can't just be me, right? Okay, spiced cider recipe. Oh, it's literally spiced cider. Wait, no. Christmas drink. Mulled cider. Mulled apple cider. That's what I'm looking for. That shit looks good. You type that in Google, all of these pictures look good. I love a hot drink. Hot drink or roasted carrots. Well, to be honest, the cider is more Christmas than the carrot, so I'm gonna give it to the cider here. I'm gonna be decisive and say that. Wait, Christmas foods and no hot chocolate is here. You're right, there weren't any other drinks except for the mulled cider and then the sparkling cider. Whoa, that's crazy. They could have put it in the, well, I was gonna say they could have put it in this bracket against the freaking French baguette, but we would have needed something to go against it. Alright, decisive mulled cider. Oh my god. Cookies or the stuffing? Hands down the cookies. I'm gonna be decisive. Mashed potatoes or mulled cider? I just imagine pouring the mulled cider over the mashed potatoes. That's kind of gross. Oof. They're both very holiday-like. They're both very Christmas. This is more Christmassy than the mashed potatoes, if we're being honest. No milk and cookies too. I mean, at least they had the gingerbread cookies and the sugar cookies. Maybe they should have put milk versus hot chocolate. That could have been the lineup. That could have been the bracket. And then it would have went from there. Nothing, you're on to something. They could have done that. Milk versus hot chocolate. Technically, they're the same thing. We had the discussion before about making hot chocolate with water, right? And how I'm like the only one that does that. No. Oh. Nye is right. There's no eggnog either. Oh my god. I could have. Okay. Scratch the milk part. It's eggnog versus hot chocolate. Wow. I thought this person had it down, but they were caught slipping just now. Chat is too good. You're both weird. Yay, nothing gets it. Nothing understands. If I have milk, I will use it in addition. Ooh, in addition? Usually, I would just use one over the other. I don't really have milk that often in my home because I'm lactose intolerant, basically. So water it is. There has to be more people that use water. Okay. Okay, back to this. I'm like really hung up thinking about the water versus milk hot chocolate thing. This is something from work. It's only interesting to me, but basically we had an event where we had to serve hot chocolate, and one of my coworkers was like insisting on making a lot of hot chocolate with just water because some people can't have milk. So one of my other coworkers was saying like it's useless to make a lot of water milk chocolate because it's just gonna go to waste. No one's gonna get it. And at the end of the event, we gave away like 200 milk hot chocolates and only 10 water chocolates. Water chocolate? Water hot chocolate. Mashed potatoes versus mulled cider. This is more Christmas. And if we're talking about the ultimate Christmas foods, we have to do what is Christmas. I'm gonna do this. Ooh. Hey, wait a minute. Whatever we choose here is gonna go up against roast beef. That makes sense then. Right? More people would still choose hot chocolate with milk and water. Oh wait, are you talking about the lactose intolerance thing? That too. It's because I don't want to go to the trouble of heating milk, so I just use the water for temperature and milk for the creaminess. Oh, I see what you're doing. You are big brained, nothing. Yeah, you know, heating milk is a pain in the ass. Because you know how, like, it'll start to, like, develop that film at the top? That is very smart. You're very wise. Okay, but whatever wins in this matchup here, it will go against roast beef. And undoubtedly, sugar cookies wins. That is more Christmas than mulled cider to me. This is the final battle. We have spent an hour and 10 minutes on this. Not if you have a milk frother, would recommend. I have, excuse me, I have the little handheld milk frother. So I still have to like microwave my milk and then immediately pull it out and then put the little frother wand inside. I wish I had a fancy machine. A fancy frother machine. What is more Christmas? What is the ultimate Christmas food? For me personally, it's roast. But when I look at this matchup, isn't it the Christmas cookies? That's like, this is the Christmas food. I have to give it to the cookies here, even though I love roast beef. I love a roast. Sugar cookies getting this far is both surprising and not at the same time. I know, when I look at it now, I'm not really surprised because Christmas and cookies are like, they go hand in hand. But up against the roast beef, like... My heart is telling me to choose this, but it has to be the sugar cookies. Not surprising because it's Lily's choices. Christmas cookies is the winner. That's it. It has to be. It has to be. That is the most Christmas thing, and I'm gonna... Oh my god. Log in now to save your bracket fight. Oh, okay, download image. Hell yeah, let me download the image. One sec. So I can post it on Twitter. Download image. Okay, let's take a look at this thing. It started off with the humble baguette versus tortilla debate, which I still think is a weird matchup. But okay. The baguette has no natural predator, I guess. Here, it just moves on up. And then we had deviled eggs versus pigs in a blanket. Hate deviled eggs. Charcuterie board had a good run. Charcuterie board was strong in the first half. And then the roast entered the picture. I still don't know what this is. If I click on it, will it like become bigger? Wait, no, go back. No. Why did this happen? No! changing. It's changing the brackets. What's happening? This mystery stewed meat is crawling up the bracket. No. How do I change? How do I change it back? Oh, there we go. There we go. No! Fuck! Fuck! No! I hate this. How? Christmas cookies wins. There we go. Now all is right. Okay. And then on this side, we have a lot of sweets on this side. Pecan pie won over apple pie, and then Christmas cookies reign supreme throughout. The most Christmas food. Poor Rice never had a chance. Sorry, Rice. I have my Asian card revoked. But there we have it. Our most ultimate Christmas food is the sugar cookie. Woo! The cookies are good. I would love to eat a sugar cookie right now. Never let her cook again. Hey, this ranking, these matchups, they're pretty good. Other than the tortilla baguette debate, could you guys really get mad at me for any of these choices? No. They're good choices all around. Alright, I did save the overall image so I can post it later. But does that mean we should do one more? I don't know what to do. Should we do a Christmas theme one? Should we just do like a random one? Who won the tortilla baguette debate? Hi Chris, welcome to the stream. Baguette won. I just can't imagine. I mean, personally, having a tortilla over a baguette at a Christmas party for me, I just can't imagine it. I mean, they're both great options, I'm sure, but I also don't even really want a baguette at my Christmas dinner. Like, you can see how fast I yeeted the baguette when the charcuterie board came out, so. A random bracket? Okay, let's find a random one. Well, I need topics. Can anyone suggest me a random bracket fight to do? For me, it would have come down to the roast and mashed potatoes, and then I don't know which I'd pick. There was that part of me that was like, the roast might... it was like 99% gonna win. But then if we really think about Christmas, Christmas is the theme. It has to be the cookies. I was angry for a moment, but then I confused baguette for bagel, and I thought it was odd that bagels would win. Yeah, no, not a bagel. Not bagels. Baguette. Okay, random bracket. What do we do? Let me turn that off first. There are some interesting ones here in the homepage. A lot of K-pop related ones. These are my people. A lot of Pokemon ones. Best anime of all time? How many? Oh, this bracket is like not extensive at all. Best anime protagonist? Do I even know who these people are? I don't know who these people are. Best anime waifus. Okay, no. Oh my god, not this bad. Okay, no. Not that one. Fast food restaurants? Did we do fast food restaurants? We did. Oh, you know what? We did do a tier list of fast food restaurants, no? I thought that the only tier list we've ever done was Halloween candy, but I remember talking about Panda Express at length. I'm afraid to show you my screen right now because I'm afraid there's gonna be like a random ad. Oh, well, I don't think there's an ad. I have an ad blocker, but still. Or like something inappropriate will pop up. Best Minecraft block. Oh my god. Should we do a Minecraft related one? Modern day Minecraft YouTubers. That's beyond me. What is 1999 NBA playoff bracket doing in the Minecraft category? Best chair type? I'm afraid to click on this. Oh. Wait. This is a weird one. Should we do this one? We did Apex, bank robbery, and fast food too over here. Oh, okay. Wait. Suddenly all of this is coming back to me. There was a time when me and the mods were really into making tier lists. Like, just random tier lists. And around that time, that's when I did the Apex bank robbery one. Oh my god, that was so long ago. The fuck? You pulled that memory from the basement. What the hell? Anyway, look at this other tier list that I found. This is best chair type. What a friggin' bracket. Okay, hold on. Use matchup code. How do I go? Oh, presentation mode. Alright, let's take a look at this one. That was the first tier list on the channel. How did I forget the Apex robbery one? I'm scared to watch that one again now that you bring it up. I'm scared. Oh, Mari said, I'm gonna head to bed now. Need to sleep off the cold I caught. Oh no! Good night, Mari. I hope you feel better. Have a good Christmas! Merry Christmas! Do a bracket fight with the anime mascots. Oh, you know, all those creepy mascots that we were talking about a couple of streams ago? I still have the pictures of all of them. We could have made a bracket for that. Anyway, here's a chair tier list. This is probably only interesting to me. Maybe we don't do this one. Let me go back. Oh. The all categories. What the fuck is this? Best size in life. Best household appliances. Best chef stock photos. Wait, this one's actually good. I think this one's good. Let's do this one. It's so... See if there's VTuber ones? Oh, true. By the time I decide on a tier list, this one's a good... I'm gonna save this and we do this some other time. By the time I decide on a tier list, it's gonna be like, time for me to sleep. Search VTuber. VTuber tournament. Hispanic VTubers. VTuber, hottest VTuber. VTuber waifu battle royale. Jesus. I must know, what is VTuber Waifu Battle Royale? Oh, it's all HoloLive. That's not fun. All of these are like HoloLive only. Can we not have some variety in here? Oh, oh. This is like a mix of HoloLive and Niji. To be quite honest, I'm not familiar with that many HoloLive VTubers, so I feel like I can't do brackets for them. I could go off vibes. Do I just go off vibes? Let's go strictly off vibes, I guess. Who are these people? Whoa, these images are crusty. Best chef stock photos are best photos of a chef's stock. Hi Donald, welcome to the stream. Not sure how long I can stick around for, but I'm here for now. Love you guys. Have a happy holiday, Christmas or not. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a happy holidays too. I hope you have some time off and time to relax. Play HoloCure. It's like a crash course in HoloLive VTubers. Should I? Is it on sale in Steam right now? Okay, wait, no. Before we lose sight of what we're really supposed to be doing, let's do this VTuber. Oh. Let's do this VTuber tournament. And we're gonna go strictly off vibes. I mean, the thing is, I see a lot of them. I see clips floating around Twitter and YouTube, but I don't really watch anyone consistently to really know their personality. So I guess we're gonna go off vibes today. It's free? Okay. Clearly I know what the game Clearly I know what the game is. I mean, I've heard of it. Alright, okay, I don't know. Chat, what are we feeling here? I'm gonna ask for your help. I'm starting to think the VTuber brackets would be a bad idea. I know, but you know what? No! We might get too heated. Nothing is right. We're gonna get too heated. Someone might get offended. And you know what? All VTuber girlies are good. We're gonna go back to the chef one. Ollie is like the #1 VTuber fan. I'm going back to the chef one. This one's safe. This one won't get us into any arguments, I don't think. Okay, chat, this one is best chef stock photos. We can speed through this one. This one's pretty easy. Thanks, nothing. I don't want to offend anyone. The dog one does win for sure. We're gonna do the dog. What the hell? Ooh, the broccoli one's pretty nice. It's very dynamic. He's holding a carrot as well. This one looks kind of badass. The left side is giving seasoned chef. Seen a lot of things in his time. You know? He's been with the restaurant for years. He knows the client. The chef on the right, very new chef, very excited about his job. Hasn't really learned the ins and outs quite yet. Hasn't seen the dark side. So he's dancing around in the kitchen with his carrot and broccoli. What character are we liking more here? The old dude does look very, like, charismatic and cool. The first one looks badass. He's seen some shit. That's what I'm thinking. He's seen some shit in his time. But you know, he's still there standing in the kitchen. He's standing amongst the flames of the kitchen, serving the best dishes possible. Both are amazing, but the old dude is so badass. I know, I'm feeling like I'm leaning toward the old man. Left feels like goes hard. Feel free to screenshot. The second one looks like the bear would break him on the first day. This guy looks like, yeah, he looks like too excited, too green, if I may say. Let's go with this old guy. Oh god. Can you guys even see what this one is? It's like a guy holding a cookbook and there's like a bunch of CGI food floating around him. Once again, really excited. Left side, giving chaotic. Giving almost like Gary's mod face. He's relatable. I want pizza. Very true. But however, if we look at what that pizza is, I can't zoom in. I think it's pineapple. I think it's like Hawaiian pizza. They both scare me. Both are awesome. Both are pretty solid stock photos. Both are pretty solid. I have to give it to the left side for the eyes, though. Really intense. Is that skibbity? Literally what I thought too, Nye. It's giving skibbity. I think that's why it scares me. Okay, you know, I think we have to give it to this pineapple pizza guy. Whoa! This guy on the right. He has 6 arms. He's holding an eggplant. The other one looks like he's ready to attack his food. But the lighting is very nice. The coloring, the color grading on that left photo, very good. The right-hand photo, very photoshopped. I mean, you know. Outside of the 6 arms, of course. What do I want to proceed into the next bracket? The left one. The right one scares me. He reminds me of the multi-armed guy who works in the very specific reference. The ancient but reliable chef on the left versus the young hip new chef with cybernetic enhancements on the right. The Photoshop isn't even good on this photo. It's not even good. I like this one more. He's going absolutely feral for this burger. I don't think you can see it properly, but that's a burger on his plate. We'll go with this. Hello, Grim. Welcome to the stream. How's your night going? My night's pretty good. We just spent an hour and 10 minutes deciding on the top Christmas food of all time, which ended up being Christmas sugar cookies. And now we are trying to decide on the best chef stock photo of all time. So this one's so freaking good. This one's so good. It's so, look at this. Not only is he up in the air, but the strings of his apron are also up in the air. It helps give us movement. You know? It's perfect. I don't know what this person's looking at. Like, did they accidentally throw food on the ceiling? Did they see a spider descend from the ceiling? Is a light bulb broken? Is the roof leaking? I mean, so many questions, but it's not really giving me much excitement. This guy, I want to know where he's going. I want to know what's got him so panicked. I like that he's wearing sneakers too. Left is... Oh, Chris says the right one. I don't like the white background on the other one. You know, the gray background does help the chef stand out. I do agree. But there's something about this pose. It's too good. Straight out of a freaking fairy tale picture book. I'm gonna have to choose this one. Oh my god. This one's so fucking good. They just keep getting better. His form is immaculate, right? It's so perfect. This reminds me of those things where people put random characters into the Hunger Games and let the RNG see who wins. Oh my god, I remember when people were doing that for every single character. They were doing it with their friends. I feel like I should do that too. But with chat. I don't think we have enough people to actually fill out one of those games, but it would still be funny. It's Crazy Dave from Plants vs. Zombies. The guy with the tomatoes for eyes? You have to really admire these stock photos though, because isn't it that people take these to then sell to like businesses or whatever to use in their promotional work or whatnot? Can you imagine the photographer telling telling this guy like, okay, pose with tomato eyes? I'm sorry, this one's a good one. He has a great beard. He has a great beard, and I like that there is some sort of like orange light behind him, because it almost looks like he has a fiery head. But the tomato eyes are too good. You can't really see it on stream, I don't think, but the green leaves? The green like leaf things on the tomatoes really pop. It's too perfect. Oh! Lily Iolite death game. That'd be crazy. Millie from Niji just did it last night. Oh, really? Who did she use? Was it like other VTubers or was it her chat? The dog sweep. Oh my god. But this guy is so good though. Don't we all agree that this guy goes so hard? But yeah, dog sweep. Oh no, you know both of them have crazy eyes. But the pizza, it's still Skibbity Pizza Guy that wins, I think. If you pick the dog, you hate old people. If you pick the old guy, you hate dogs. This is worse than the trolley problem. You can't win. You can't win. Make him your Twitter profile pic if you think he goes that hard. Is that a challenge? Is that a test of my will? I have to give it to Skibbity Pizza Man. Like I said, a lot of the color grading on this, but it has to be that this guy's eyes go crazy. We're gonna go with him. He's gonna win. You know, I know that I'm the one that makes these brackets, so I shouldn't be surprised by the matchups because I can see what they'll be. But every time I'm like floored, I'm aghast. I really like both of these, but this one is so good. It's the movement, you know? You can feel the movement, the urgency, the anxiety. I'm going with this. I know that he blends in with the background, but you know what? The white also makes his apron pop. Oh god. Dog sweep. Oh. No. Why don't you put these chefs in the Hunger Games? I mean, I guess we could think about it as like a Hunger Games type thing. But if I had done that in the beginning, then I would have viewed it through a lens of which would be able to take the others out. But no, we're simply going off the best photos. Dog sweep. The dog, the white background can only take him so far. This choice is a critical pivot in our multiverse. This is the hardest decision I've ever had to make. I'm so glad you are all here with me on stream today to witness this choice. Whoever wins this moment will go down in Lily Iolite history. God. I want to say this one. But there really is something about a little guy in a chef's hat, you know? How can you say no to that? The dog is presentable. He took time to look good. You know, that you have a point, Grim. The dog showed up to work on time. The dog is wearing, what do they call the chef's clothes? Not an apron. God, I watch Chef YouTube. Whatever. The dog showed up to work on time. The dog dressed up properly, has his little chef hat, and he's already prepared his food. Meanwhile, guy on the right is rushing. He has not finished his meals, his dishes. He left the stove on when he was supposed to turn it off. You're right, I think it has to be the dog. You know, I think it's also one of the best dog breeds for this too. Literally a wiener dog. He's made for food. No. I don't think another dog breed would have made it this far true. Okay, we gotta do it. It's a little guy. Oh my god. I'm like low-key kind of obsessed. I love this. Look at this. Just the trail of this guy. It's just this guy jumping. Okay, now we need to move on to the... We need to move on to the... what's it called? The left-hand side. I can't remember. Right-hand side, right-hand side. The guy's running because he stole that spoon. He's a thief? Uh-oh. Viewing him in a different light now. The left, I think, I can't see what's on the other guy's face. Oh, true. What is that? Some herbs? Honestly, I'm not buying this. Like, in what situation are they supposed to use this photo? It's not even that funny. This guy wins. Easy. Ew! I honestly thought his face was cut open and green stuff was exploding out, but he's bouncing parsley or something. Ew, body horror. They both have pots on their heads. This is a child. This is clearly a grown adult. This one feels very Home Alone. I like that we can see this kid's eyes. I like that we can see this kid's eyes. The colors are great here. But this one's better. Yeah, right? Has Home Alone energy. Exactly. You know what I'm talking about. You get it. I like that he has the rolling pin. He has an oven mitt, which means he was being responsible. This guy, I don't know what his story is. Responsible with a strainer on his head. The kid, I think, nothing against the other guy, but the other guy actually does look like Crazy Dave. Let's go with the kid. Let's go with the kid. Oh my god. This one's kind of good. I like this. Are the images AI or legit stock photos? I'm actually not sure. I feel like they're legit stock photos. A lot of them look very real. And you know, there are some really strange stock photos out there, so I would believe that these are all real stock photos. Nothing's looked uncanny and you can see the actual Photoshopped attempts. Right? Yeah, no hands are looking weird, no strange, like, body parts poking out. I'm pretty sure they're real. But anyway, carrot guy, pepper guy. I have to give it to pepper guy. I love this picture. The expression, the perfect highlighting of this pepper. And the pepper looks like a heart, so I'm gonna give it to this guy. It is 10:04 p.m. I am so sorry. Do you see this guy? His life is in shambles right now. He just lost his home. His wife left. This guy is vibing. This guy is having a ball. Pepper guy looks like he'd be a stand user. The way you are absolutely correct. Right guy is so passionate his pepper took the place of his heart. And perhaps that is what it was supposed to convey all along. These are two completely different vibes. These are two completely different stories. The other guy's vibing because he stole the other guy's wife. It's all connected. Oh my god. That's the story. You're absolutely correct. You're right. Ooh. If that's the case, I feel kind of bad for this dude. There is kind of something to, like, a depressing looking stock photo. What was the photographer telling this model? I like that. I want to know. Wow. Wow. Sorry. I'm sorry. Chicken sweep? I'm sorry? Chicken sweep? This photo did not have a chance. Look at this. This is too good. The chef cinematic universe goes crazy. It's so extensive. we've only touched the tip of the iceberg. This is too good. This one has to win. They put their hearts on the stove and one of them got burnt. That sounds like a dating show tagline. A chef dating show. These are just two point of views from the same instance. This reminds me of that stock photo of the Italian chef holding a handgun to his head and the bullets are... Wait, I think I know what you're talking about, but I have to look that up. Hold on. That's fucking good. That's a fucking good stock photo. Hold on. Stock photo. Italian chef with a gun and pasta. I can't find it! Person holding gun over pile of pasta. This isn't it, but I'm so intrigued. That's not a gun. Stupid AI. Oh, here! In Italian, when you break pasta in half, I see the chef. He has like a gun and pasta's coming out. Oh no, people on the internet ruined it. Someone made a Redbubble sticker out of it. That is a good photo though. That is pretty good. Oh no, wait, this image doesn't have the hand, like the chef isn't holding the hand. Oh, I see the image that you're talking about. Italian chef, yeah, I see it. It's the same like line where it's like when you break pasta in half. That one's good. What a good sometimes the internet is good. The right one has mystery, panache, and allure. I prefer the left one. The right one, it's like, kind of interesting, but I'm sorry, that one wins. That's too fucking good. What is this? This guy is friends with... There was another one that looked like this. Maybe not, never mind. This guy is good. He is also vibing. This guy looks like he doesn't know how to cook. And that's why he's shocked. I like this one. It's a thumbs up for me. We're doing that one. We're spending so much time on this. I said I was gonna sleep soon, I'm sorry. Okay, rolling pin guy. Oh, dude, this is the same story, just different point of views. So you think this guy's ready to beat this child? He's ready to enact some action onto this kid, and this kid is scared. They're in a rolling pin sword fight. That's it. Cinematic universe. That's the storyline. We've cracked the code. But which one's better? Which one is better? I still like the kid. It's the background. The background, it's giving me more of a story than this gray background, you know? That's the same kid in different ages. The cycle of violence continues. No! When you put it like that, that makes it... I don't know if that's better or worse than the initial story I made up. But that's pretty bad too. I still like the kid. We'll go with the kid. Oh, these brackets are missing photos. There have to have been more photos. I'm sure there were tons of interesting... Oh no! This versus this guy? It's this guy's face. It's this guy. Both of these are really good. I really like the simplicity of this dude, but there's something about this chicken. It's posed too well. Oh, hands down, the kid. Did the chef still steal his red pepper? Is he offering his heart to him because he's sad? What could it all mean? Yeah, explain to me, why is he giving me his heart? He looks so proud, too. You know? I don't know if... Do I like that? The kid looks very real. Like, the expression he's making is very real. I still like the kid. We're gonna go with the kid. Okay. Chicken sweep! Chicken sweep! Chicken sweep! Here's the hardest decision I've ever had to make in my life. This will be the decision that ends the stream. Are we going with dog or chicken strikes back? Two completely different stories here. We have one vote for dog. I don't know. The chicken is so good. The chicken is so good. It gained sentience and it's gonna fight back. Dog beats chicken? No, my heart is telling me this chicken picture. Like, this one has to win. But I keep on looking back to the wiener dog and it's so cute. The dog, 3 votes for dog. Dog is professional. Right guy can't even keep his chicken in check. Bro couldn't even keep the chicken in line and he expects to win? Very good point. Very good point, Grim. Remember, the fate of the multiverse lies in your decision. No, this is why it's so hard. I don't know. The dog would eat the shit out of that chicken. I mean, maybe the dog and the chef need to team up at this point to take down the chicken. Combine forces. This makes me wonder how deep of a rabbit hole these stock photos go. True, because sometimes these are part of like a whole series, right? Oh, like that, what was it? That one series of stock photos. Sorry, I can't talk. That one series of stock photos of the guy with the girlfriend and he's like looking back at the other girl. That has like a whole storyline to it, right? Maybe the chicken attacks the chef in this timeline. The chicken killed the kid earlier. Oh my god. Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, every aggressive photo that has been in this bracket is actually in response to this chicken. Wait, is this guy... Is this guy with the Wolverine knives? Is that the same one as this guy? They kind of look the same. I want to touch the... I don't touch. I want to click on the picture again, but it won't enlarge it. I think they might be the same, which would make a lot of sense. Oh, they have to be, because they both have like gray sleeves. That's why he has those knives, because he's fighting the chicken. That makes so much sense. So the storyline really is every aggressive photo is in relation to this chicken attack. And this old guy, this old dude that's smoking, he's been in a war with the chicken before, you know? 30 years ago, before he became a chef. He's trying to warn all the other chefs about this chicken. That's the story. Disqualified. Disqualified double entry. No. Well, he lost right away. That was the first fight and he lost. This one. So let's not even consider that. Dog sweep. Look at this. Look at this dog. But now that I know that this is the true chef cinematic universe, how can we not choose this one? He died early on and got reincarnated as the chicken. No. Okay. All right. I'm going to be decisive about it. I really like this chicken one. This chicken is like, this photo truly represents stock photos, don't you think? This could be an Instagram photo. If we really think about it, you know how there are those dog Instagrams? This could have been an Instagram dog photo. This, however, could not be an Instagram photo. This is purely a stock image. And by that reasoning alone, against chat's votes, I'm going to have to say this is the best chef stock photo of all time. I'm gonna download the bracket. And that is that. We have a winner, folks. Oh no, chat is gonna rebel. No! No, it was a good run though. It was a good run. I think this is hilarious. This is still fucking funny. Dog, Running Man, chicken. I stand by this decision. I'm sorry. Justice for Weeder Dog. Lily hates dogs confirmed. No! Not true. Not true. I just simply think that this is the better stock photo. This is definitely a representative stock photo. Oh my god, I just realized. Did you guys realize that the background image for this bracket is the guy with the pizza? With the thumbs, holding the thumbs up. Do you see him? I got really scared. I got scared because I was like, oh, I didn't realize the background has some sort of texture, and then I like zoomed up and it was his face. I thought that I was just going loopy because I'm sleepy, but perhaps this is really a good time for me to go to bed. Okay, thank you so much for joining stream, guys. I think I really have to go to sleep, and so do all of y'all, because some of you are out on the East Coast. Some of you. I want to say thank you so much for joining me today. Whether you're a VOD watcher, a lurker, or participating in chat, I appreciate you all. I will not be streaming on Wednesday, just in case the schedule confused you. I will not be streaming on Wednesday, but I will be streaming on Friday, and that Friday will be a members-only stream, channel members only, and I will be drawing chat's request on MS Paint. It's gonna be a great time. I've never done a drawing stream before, so I'm a little nervous, because... I'll just try my best. I don't have a tablet. Someone in my family does have one, but I have never really used it, so we're gonna go with our mouse and just trust the process. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining. Have a good Christmas, whether you're spending it by yourself or with family or with friends, or a combination of whatever. I appreciate you all. Have a good night. Bye bye! Good night, Nye. Good night, Nothing. Good night, Grim. Good night, Chris. Good night, Chaos. Good night, Rippy. Good night, Lucky Hipster. Bye bye! Good night. Good night, Chaos. Thank you so much for joining stream. Bye bye.